we are on course. Steadily, the dark clouds of despair are lifting, giving way to our season of hope. Our country, which for centuries has bled from 1,000 wounds, is progressing towards its healing. The continuing process of social and national emancipation, to which we are all of us subject, constitutes an evolving act of self-definition. At the dawn of a new life, our practical actions must ensure that none can challenge us when we say we are a nation at work to build a better life. When the millions of our people went to vote 3 weeks ago in peaceful elections that were free and fair, they guaranteed the permanence of the foundations from which we will advance to meet these objectives. To these masses, we owe the obligation to recommit the government on whose behalf I speak to the construction of a people-centered society. This I'm happy to do with all the authority at my command. What will guide us in everything we do will be the challenge to build a caring society. This society must guarantee the dignity of every citizen on the basis of a good quality of life for every woman, man, and child, without regard to race or color or disability. It must be sustained by a growing economy capable of extending sustainable and equitable benefits to all our people. We seek to replace a society which in many instances has been and continues to be brutal and brutish in the extreme. Over the centuries, this has condemned millions to a catastrophic loss of national identity and human dignity. Land dispossession, classification and denigration as subhumans, and the systematic destruction of families and communities. The society we seek to replace was to a very significant degree built on the law of the jungle of the survival of the fittest. Accordingly, the weakest who were denied access to power became the landless, the unemployed, the uneducated, the surplus people deported to the so-called homelands, the victims of abject poverty. Among these are those in our cities and towns who have lost all hope and all self-worth, who have slid into a twilight world of drug and alcohol abuse, the continuous and sexual and physical abuse of women and children, of purposeless wars fought with fists and boots, with metal rods and knives and guns, every day resulting in death and grievous bodily harm. The society we seek to replace entrenched corruption in all areas of human activity, informed by the notion that the concepts of right and wrong are dead, and therefore that everything that serves my personal interests is permissible. What we have said shows the enormity of the challenge we face to succeed in creating the caring society we have spoken of. For this reason, this is not a task that can be carried out by government alone. the challenge of the reconstruction and development of our society into one which guarantees human dignity faces the entirety of our people. It is a national task that calls for the mobilization of the whole nation into united people's action, into a partnership with government for progressive change and a better life for all, for a common effort to build a winning nation. The government therefore commits itself to work in a close partnership with all our people, inspired by the call, Faranani, to ensure that we draw on the energy and genius of the nation to give birth to something that will surely be new, good, and beautiful.